I had it on loop. I'm such a fucking idiot. What's cracking? What's cracking? I've got my iPad up now too, so I can actually type on my iPad because I can't use the phone at the same time. Tuna, it was so nice. That swimming pool and the rooftop bar and all that. You will not believe it. 90 US a night, 90 Australian a night for me and my girlfriend with breakfast, and the breakfast buffet was amazing. It's in Karat, so it's not Bangkok or Pattaya or Phuket, but really nice. We're staying there. We're probably going to stay there again. So who's in the chat? G'day John S. G'day Owen. Tuna. Gary, how are you, Gary? How are you, mate? Gary, you drive a truck, yeah? I've been watching an American truck driver. His vlogs, really good, really good. He's from, where's he from? Iowa, Indiana, or one of those places. But, he drives through ice and snow, and a 25-year-old Kenworth truck. Schmidt, I think his name is Schmidt. I really like it. So I've been watching that. So who else? John S. I said that, didn't I? Gary. Hey, Capio, how are you? Still awake? Yeah, I thought I'd jump on. I'm just doing my washing. Tuesday's washing day and shopping day. Yeah, it's amazing. I just booked again, but I'm such a fucking idiot, Tuna. I booked Bangkok for 2 nights when I arrive, and because the app still had one person, the next one was going to be Karat. So I booked 2 nights, me and my girlfriend, but I didn't change the default to 2 people. So when I booked it, they've only booked it for me, and I emailed them and they said, you'll be all right, but I'm going to get my girlfriend to give them a call. I don't want to turn up there and, they say, oh, no, you can't, it's only for one person. So I think I got to pay the difference in the breakfast. That's no big deal. So that's it. But, yeah, it's a really great it's right next to a shopping centre, a mall. It's really nice, the main road of Karat. And, $80 Canadian or $90 Australian. I think with breakfast it's about 110 or something. But, yeah, it's really nice. I'm happy. So I'm meeting up with her there, and then we head down to her town. Yeah. No, look, as long as it's all okay, I'm not going to, I've done it before. I booked a hotel once in Bangkok, and I forgot to change the default to 2 people. But when we turned up, they fixed it up, so it's good. Hey, Simon, how are you, mate? Thanks, Capio. So whoever's got a spanner, you're quite welcome to block the duds. There's no timing out in my chat. Any DWP alts or chef alts, just block them. I've got no time for those idiots. Don't you guys sleep in England? Jesus Christ, what time is it there? It must be past midnight, isn't it? Yes, actually, Owen's a super mod, I think. Yeah, Gary, block the duds, mate. I've got no time for duds, seriously. Like I said previously in Capio's chat, I used to like going to Old Man's, and I put up with a few of the idiots there. But then once the racist comments started coming through, and I just stopped going. Old Man knows that. I told him. I don't mind Old Man, but I won't go to his chat anymore. You won't see me in any of Ron's chats. I do watch Kelly Colwell just for a laugh. That's about it. And they're all trolls in there too. But Mike Chef's my number 1 supporter. Big up, Mike Chef. He must admit he's funny though. Yeah. Kelly's a cabbage, but I've been watching him a lot lately. I don't know why. On my days off, I've been just having him in the background listening in. He's sort of like the things he says. it's just like he's into the spiritual side of the game, like he's into the, all this sort of, I don't know if it's Buddhism. I don't know what it is, but anyway, he's just like, now he's saying that he's got like an evil eye thing, or third eye, whatever that fucking means. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I can't change. I don't know how to change. I can't do it on my iPad. I was gonna take the spanner off Owen so everyone can fucking time out Owen, but anyway. Yeah, a good stream, Cappy. I really enjoyed it. It's actually good when you just talk on your own, because, I mean, no offense, but when that Mark guy comes on, oh, it just does my head in. I half the time I just turn it off. I just don't understand him sometimes, and he repeats himself. But all good, all good. You can't change. Yeah, well, I'm on my iPad as well, and I'm maybe because I'm not logged in. I'm just having a look now. I'll see if I can. Oh yeah, I can actually. I can. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I cannot. Owen, you're not a moderator anymore. A managing moderator. I'll make. Oh shit, Stu's a magic. Stu, time out Owen for 10 seconds, would you? We'll just do a practice run here. He's out. Anyone can time out Owen if it's a payback. You can time out Owen. There you go. Stu was first. No, Capio was first. Fuck, look at him. It's like the fucking how many knives went out when Caesar fucking got stabbed? Like they're all going in. Fucking hell. Oh, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. It's funny. No, don't time out Sean. I don't mind Sean. He's funny. If that is Sean. Actually, it's working now. All right. Add as a moderator. Sure. Perd, you're moderator now. Yeah, funny. There you go. John S. Good guy. He's a moderator as well. So I'm going to put Owen back. He'll start sending me text messages. Bitching. Where is he? Where's Owen? I can't find him. Yeah, I got John. I think I got John. John S. I did click on John S. Add as a moderator. Funny. Yeah, so I've never been to Malaysia or Singapore. I've never stopped over. And I'm thinking of when I come back to Australia, just to fly, do 3 nights in Malaysia and 3 nights in Singapore. That's the plan. That's the plan anyway. So, here we go. I didn't see the pop-up. Sorry, John. You are a moderator now. Where's Owen? There you go. Owen's back moderating. I think of... Yeah, John, I'm thinking of doing it because I don't know if I've told everyone, but I'm taking a year off work. I just got a text message from Owen, called me a cunt. I'm taking a year off work just to spend more time with my girlfriend and, yeah, just do a bit of traveling, visit, maybe go to Europe. So I've worked pretty hard the last year and a half, saved a lot of money. And, yeah, it's going to take a year off work. And and see what happens. Semi-retire, who knows? I'll see. I mean, I want to work. I don't want to just stop full, until I get the pension. But why not? I don't have any debts. I don't have any kids. No responsibilities. Really, all my money goes into my super and my savings. I don't really spend that much. I'm a bit of a tight ass. Ask Stu. Yeah, well, I'm going to spend a few days in Pattaya. Meet up with a few people. Well, actually, a few weeks. Sorry, I lie. A few weeks. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't drink. I don't drink every night. I'm not a day drinker. My biggest expense would be going out for dinner and my accommodation. Really, I might go to a bar or go once a week or something. But yeah. So yeah, hold on. Is that the real Owen? I thought I gave him the add as moderator, managing moderator. All right. Yeah, look, the only time I've ever drunk during the day in Pattaya was with Stu. And I'm not calling him a dud, but I don't normally drink. And ask Stu, about 7 o'clock, I was gone. I went to my motel room and just slept. I didn't go out that night. I just can't do it during the day. I don't drink during the day in Australia. Nice, Gary. We need to meet up, Gary. You're a good bloke. I like Gary. I'm an ex-truckie like Gary. He drives trucks. Funny. Owen's back. Managing moderator. Caprio, I'd rather not say what I'm doing. I'm not building a house, though. I'm just helping her with a few things. She opened up a cafe in her house. Her house has got a, you know how a lot of the houses in Isan, they've got a shop front at the front? Yeah, well, it was a hairdresser. And she converted it into a little cafe for her mum to have a little business during the day. So I just helped her out. I bought her a printer. I bought her a little iPad that's about it. It might have cost me what? About $400 Australian. That's it. She's paid for everything herself. And it's doing all right. It's just, it's a poor area. People don't have money, but they still go out. Kids come and have their iced teas and all that at night. They sell meals. So, but no, the health thing now, that might be down the track when I'm in my 70s and I need somewhere to stay. I might just build her a house or, spend whatever. Yeah, well, I was the first customer, Tuna. She went live on her Facebook, and I bought the first iced tea. And I said to her, I'm not paying when I'm coming here. They make mainly iced teas, coffees, the Thais like all those sickly sweet teas. Also, pat kapao, and a couple other meals her mum makes. Yeah, sugar free. Yeah. Yeah, Thailand's sugar free. Thailand's not sugar free, Tuna. Every time I go to a coffee shop there, I ask for equal. And they look at me like I'm fucking from another planet. I'm not reading the chat. Here we go. What's going on? Leave Pert alone. He's a nice guy. He's a bit left wing for me. Right, he's a moderate. Pert, you're a moderator now, mate. Yeah, Banana King. Fucking losers. Oh, actually, it was funny today. Not funny, but I was waiting. I did my blood test every 6 months. I get a blood test, so I got up early, fasted all night. Did the right thing. Went to get my blood test, and I was sitting there just talking to a guy next to me, and he was telling me he's been to Thailand the last 5 years, and he went to Philippines 10 years ago and met a Filipino, brought her over to Australia. And I'm thinking, why are you going to Thailand? She goes, oh, she died. She had cervical cancer and passed away in Australia. So brought her daughter over and everything. So it's funny how you just sit next to someone and you talk about things, and all of a sudden you've got a few things in common that, you've met someone overseas and all that. It's pretty sad. He brought her over to Australia, and they lived, he had a good job and looking after her, and she passed away. Very sad. So yeah, pretty sad, So I said, what's the go with the daughter? He goes, oh, the daughter is 23. She's got a job in Australia. I still kind of look after her a bit, but yeah. But he said he's been to the Philippines. He was Argentinian, actually, Argentinian Australian. He's been to the Philippines. He's been to Vietnam, Singapore. He loves Thailand. He reckons Malaysia. He went to Malaysia, stayed there for a while. He said Thailand's the best. He said the people are friendlier in Thailand. He went to Bali. He thought Bali was nice. I mean, the people were nice, but it was just too dirty and too many Australians. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So, yeah, Tuna's sent me the link. I'm getting some of those watches too. I'm getting some of those watches. They're great watches, Tuna. Good value. Tuna's going to start a new business. Was that the real Colin? I mean, well, I don't know why Colin's attacking me. I've done nothing to him. I don't know why he's attacking me though. I've got nothing again. I mean, I've done nothing to him. Is it because I'm mates with Stu? I don't get it. I don't get it. He's attacking me. He calls me a simp. What else did he call me last time? Pervert or something. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's what I mean. What did he say? He said something about you're cheating on your girlfriend. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know me. I've never cheated on my girlfriend. Why would I? If I wanted to be mongering, I wouldn't have a girlfriend. I wouldn't do that to anyone. That's right, John. I do believe in karma. If I cheated on my girlfriend, it'll come back and bite me on the ass. So I wouldn't do it anyway. What should I? Fucking one woman's enough for me. I told my girlfriend that too. I know she's insecure sometimes, and I said, "Fuck, you're enough for me. I can't handle. I'm happy to be single if I was gonna. You know what I mean? Like, it's just. I like my space as well too. So anyway, I don't have to, prove anything to anyone. It doesn't worry me. They're not happy with their lives. Simple as that. Right? Trolls are not happy with themselves. That's all it is. I've never been a troll. I mean, I've shit-stirred Stu a few times and Owen and, old man, but I've never been a troll. I've never bullied anyone because I'm happy with my life. You just got to be happy with your life, man. Work on yourself. I mean, old man's probably not happy with himself. That's why he's a fucking troll. Simple as that. But I got along well with old man for ages. I don't know. But then he started getting, attacking Stu and all this sort of shit. I don't know why. Anyway. So anyway. Look, ideally, John, it'd be great if I could afford to move over there now. But there's a couple of things. My mum's still alive. She's 89. Her health hasn't been the best, but I nearly lost her last year, and I don't want to be overseas and not see her as often as I do now. So that's the thing. But and also finances. I know within the next 5-6 years I'll be permanently living there. So I found a really good person. So, these guys, they make fun of me and all this, call me a simp, but I'm happy. No, Purge, she had that really bad scare when she had the bowel blockage, and we thought we lost her then, but she come through, and then she nearly had pneumonia because her lungs were full of fluid, and we rushed her to the hospital, and yeah, she overcame that as well. So yeah, what can you do? 89, she's done well. She's had diabetes since she was about 50, but she's got it under control. Her bloods are better than mine. It's just her, she's not moving as much in her lungs. Was that really Soul Good? I doubt if Soul Good would have met up with anyone. Yeah, until we came to Australia, they were really healthy. I think the fact that here in Australia meat is cheap, and I know growing up that my parents told me they only ate red meat once a week, maybe, and that was lamb. It was just a Mediterranean diet. It's the best diet in the world. You got people in Crete. They live to 100, and they're healthy, and they're still working in the fields. So it's the problem. It's the Western food. Oh, stop it, Capio. I miss it. My dad used to, every Easter and every Christmas we'd have a lamb on the spit, and then he got, once he got a bit older, he stopped doing it. Yeah, so I haven't gone to a lamb on the spit for ages. Yeah, blue ribbon ice cream. Yeah, Perd. I avoid ice cream with a plague because it gives me really bad high sugar levels. I just avoid it. Now, I don't buy any ice cream. I don't buy any chips. I don't buy any chocolate. I try to avoid buying anything. Well, lamb's expensive in Australia too. I shouldn't be saying this, but growing up, a friend of our families, they used to buy from the farm and they used to butcher it themselves. And people still do it. It's highly illegal now. But back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s, people used to butcher their own sheep in the backyard and cook it the next day. Nice and fresh. Farm fresh, as they say. Now, I couldn't do it, Cap. I've seen sheep get butchered. I just and a goat. And when I was young, I remember our next door neighbours. They were butchering pigs, and the squealing. I couldn't do it. I can't. I can't do it. Killing those things. I know they do it in footy games in Croatia or in Serbia. They'll kill something at the start of the season. Yeah. Yeah, Loma does all the killing now. Capio's given up. Night Stew, take it easy. Thanks for supporting my channel. Your dad. Yeah, rage quit. He misses Mark, I think. If I put Mark on the panel, would you stay, Stu? Oh, fuck me, washing's ready. Oh, well, we can wait. It's funny. I go to work tomorrow. I forgot I have to wash my uniform. Fuck, you did. I washed it today. It'll dry. It's very hot outside. No, I won't stay long. So yeah, who's been to Malaysia? I would not know where to stay. I'm sort of trying to work out where to stay. I know what to do. I mean, there's touristy stuff. You can always look online. Just accommodation. I wouldn't know where to stay. My brother's been to Singapore. He's told me where to stay there. He's found a nice couple of hotels there. Not cheap. But Malaysia, I don't know. It's only going to be for 3-4 nights on the way home. I can get a cheap flight from Bangkok to Malaysia via AirAsia, and then I'll get the bus from Malaysia to Singapore, and then I get a flight from Singapore to Melbourne. Can you fly from Hong Kong? Yeah, AirAsia, yeah. I know that you can fly from Dom Muang, I think. The flights are from Dom Muang, the old airport. So, yeah, just something to do. I don't even know about visas. I know Malaysia, it's a visa. It's similar to Thailand. You get a visa free. But Singapore, I believe there's an online visa. I'll have to check. I've still got time. Any direct flights from Sanabebi Hotel? Good night. Hey, take it easy. You'd rather live in Malaysia? Well, I don't know. Before I met my girlfriend, I was looking at retirement places. They were Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Greece. That was the order. Obviously, Greece, I could stay there because I'm a Greek citizen. But yeah, once I met my girlfriend, yeah, that was it. You know, it's Thailand for me. Oh, is that Barbie Hotel? Yeah. Well, that's what I've heard, Capio. But the people I've spoken to, they said that the Malaysians are not as friendly as the Thais. I don't know. It's everyone's personal experience. Who knows? You know, I find Thais very, very good. But you'll go to some 7-Elevens and they're so rude. I don't know. But it depends where you are. Like 7-Eleven in my girlfriend's village, they're fine. They're really nice. But you go to Pattaya, Soy 4 7-Eleven, and they just probably had enough of the bloody mongers. It just depends where you are. In Karat, they're pretty good. I've gone out in Karat, really nice. The staff are really nice, really friendly. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they're Muslim too, aren't they? Most Malaysians are Muslim. My friend went there 10 years ago. She said she didn't like it, and she's Fijian Indian, and she doesn't like the Malaysian Indians or the Indian Indians. Fijian Indians are very different. They're very different. Oh, tuna. Back in the day, they used to have there was 7-Eleven and there was Family Mart. And the 7-Eleven would go ding dong, but the Family Mart would say, hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Imagine that all day. Hello, welcome. I don't think they've got Family Mart anymore. They've been bought out by another company now. One of the supermarkets have bought them out and made them into a. Well, that's right. That's right, Capio. That's what I mean. Imagine all the fucking, that's what I mean. So, but Bangkok, yeah, the staff are friendly there. The shops, never had issues. Even I don't know if you, yeah, they get not danger money, environmental danger money. The food courts at Bangkok, the staff are really nice, no problems. The pharmacy staff are the best. I can say that. No issues with pharmacy staff. They give me what I want. Well, I tell them what I want. I know the medication. I've got everything. I've got everything written down. Always say to them, I want the generic one because I'm a tight ass. And half the time they don't have the generic. They have the proper one. And you've got to pay top dollar. But anyway, what can you do? Oh, yeah. I had a mosquito bite. It was a few mosquito bites, and I scratched them and I got infected. And they're trying to give me antibiotics. And I said, just want topical cream. That's fine. Yes. And I went with my girlfriend, and they're talking to her in Thai, and she said, you must take this one and you must take this one. I said, I don't want it. I end up getting stuff I didn't want. Yeah, it could be. Well, my girlfriend works in a hospital, so I can get a few things, Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. But mainly it's if I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so if I get bitten, that's it. So that's why when I get there, straight away I spray myself with that Deke stuff you get from 7-Eleven, and since then I've never been bitten. But when I was in my mongering days, I never used to spray myself. I used to get bitten all the time. They're just like the Greek blood, Yeah, funny. So, Tuna, how's the watch going? Has it broken yet? What's the warranty situation? Oh, God. No, still ticking. Have to subject it to some testing soon. Wrist isn't green yet. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Was it from China? China. Well, Owen's in the background. He's got his 4 screens up while he's working. Back in a sec, guys. I'll just put a little video up. I'm back. Just hung the washing. You stuck something on top of a normal watch. It's actually a real watch. Owen, have a chair edition. That's funny. That's funny. 11 in the chat. Hit the like. There's no link. A wonk eye. He does have a wonky eye. That's why he wears the sunglasses. Yeah, I thought when I first saw it, I thought, nah, he's just put a picture of the boss, you know. But then, yeah, when I saw it again, I thought, shit, it's a real watch. Tuna, you got too much time on your hands. Love it. Owen wants an Oz one, an Oz version. Man about Oz watch. Every hour it starts yelling at you in a drunken rage. It's fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, cunts. Poor Stu's tired. He's been in all the dud channels. He's tired, the poor bastard. I think it was in Old Man's earlier. Run down. He's fighting the good fight. Yeah, you missed out, did you? No, I just clicked on when I had to get up early for the blood test, and I just clicked on and I saw Old Man was live, and I just quickly went inside, just had a look what he was doing, and Stu was there arguing with all the duds, and then I had to get my blood test done. The bitch fucking couldn't get the vein. The first one, I thought, oh no, here we go, because I've got bad veins. They're twitchy. And she goes, oh, sorry, I tried the other arm. So she tried the other arm. She got it straight away. So I've got to drink a lot of water during the night when I'm fasting. Otherwise, my veins are pretty fucked. So when's your next trip down south, Tuna? Must be soon. Oh, you just came back, didn't you? I've got less than a month to go. So it looks like I'll be doing 2 months there, 2 months here, and then the next one might be 1 month there, and then I'll bring my girlfriend here for a couple of weeks and then go back again. John, I was busting for a coffee, and I was talking to Tuna. He goes, oh, drink a black coffee. You should be right. And I thought, no, I'm not going to risk it. I was just dying for a coffee. And then once she took the blood and I did all that, I left and I turned right, and there was a coffee shop right next door. So I had a nice latte. That was nice. It's unbelievable. Like I'll drink coffees all day, and then even at night I'll have a coffee before I go to bed. So every morning when I get up to go to work, I'll stop and get a coffee. Every morning. It's just like a thing. If I don't have one, I feel like something's wrong. Really? I never used to drink coffee when I was young. I hated it. My parents drank that Turkish or Greek coffee. I used to hate it. Okay, that's true, yeah. Anyway, by the time I did go to that other one and she was closed, so I had to wait another hour to go to another another clinic. But yeah, that coffee tasted good. Tell you what, nothing beats a good coffee in the morning, first thing in the morning. I do have a coffee machine here, but I'm just lazy. Like, it's one of those proper ones. I'd just rather get one made for me. Really, Owen? They say people who drink black coffee. Well, no, hold on. I'll repeat that. They say when all the psychopaths that they've caught, 99% of them drank just black coffee. So what does that mean? All the psychopaths are black coffee drinkers. Tuna? Yeah, Perth starts with a bottle of red from East Germany. A bottle of red from he gets a bottle of rum from Cuba and a bottle of red from fucking North Korea. Never liked red wine. I hated it. As a kid, parents used to force me to go to communion and they give you that fucking red, whatever it is. It's a special red wine. And just the taste of it used to make me sick. Never liked it. Well, Tuna, I'm a latte man or cappuccino man. But saying that, I can still have a black coffee, but I've got to have sugar in it. I can't have it straight. In the 90s, I went to America, 92, and I just found you couldn't get a decent coffee. I don't know what it's like now, but it just had that percolated drip coffee. Like in Australia, we're always used to decent coffee, and you just couldn't get a good coffee, and you couldn't get a good flavored milk. Like growing up here in Australia, we had flavored milk coming out of our asses, but over there, just couldn't find a decent flavored milk. But that was 92. I went to America in 92, and that's the thing I remembered. Couldn't get any decent coffee and flavored milk. But the food was amazing. Went to Vegas and the buffets there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Vegas buffet, $7. I remember breakfast, $7 US. All you can eat. Bacon, eggs, hash browns. Yeah, chocolate milk. This is in the 90s. Like here, they sell it everywhere. 7-Elevens, supermarkets. But over there, we just couldn't find it. Hey, Kicks, how are you? Hey, into the monster. This was 92. We went to LA, Vegas, Grand Canyon, Miami. Yeah, $7 US. I remember that, and that's when the Australian dollar was 72 cents. Now it's 64, I think. America would be too expensive for me now. I couldn't afford to go. Like we went to Hawaii. I couldn't afford it now. It would be so expensive, America. 65 cents to the Australian dollar. Americans coming to Australia, yeah, cheap holiday. I think everyone, the Chinese, even the English, they're getting good value in Australia. Our dollar's tanked. Good for you, exports, but I'm getting 21.5 baht to the Australian dollar. I remember getting 25 when I went there in 2023. Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. But I'm talking about ready-made chocolate milk. We've got so many brands here. It's huge here. And iced coffee in a can or a bottle is huge in Australia. All the tradies drink it. A pie and iced coffee for breakfast. Yeah. It's a cheap holiday for Americans. The only thing is they don't travel, Americans. They won't travel. It's a long trip, man. It's a long flight. You notice it when you fly back to Australia from America or Europe. It's just how far away Australia is. Like 9 hours to travel to 9 hours to travel to Bangkok from Australia. It's 4.5 hours to leave Australia from Melbourne. So you're 4.5 to 5 hours. You're flying over Northern Territory, heading towards Indonesia. So yeah, Australia's a big fucking country, man. Nesquik, yeah. We used to get that Nesquik, and I like the Cadbury hot chocolate. It's hard to find, but yeah, it's really nice, the Cadbury one. But yeah, it's too much sugar. I just try to avoid it. Try to avoid all milk, actually. Kicks, you're still in? Yeah, it is. You're still in Thailand, Kicks? I'm heading there February. Middle of February, I'll be in Thailand. Spending 2 months in Thailand. Doing a bit of traveling. Yeah, Bali. I have no interest in Bali. It's a cheap holiday for Australians. That's about it. In Pattaya, cool. Yeah, I might spend a bit of time in Pattaya, Hua Hin, Bangkok, and obviously, with my girlfriend in Korat. I'll do a bit of traveling. Might try the trains. I've never been on a train in Thailand. Only the BTS and MRT. Might do a cheap Charlie. Yeah, a bit like Pattaya. Kicks, too many palms. Great place, but too many bloody palms, man. Saw the cow full of bloody bald palms. Oh, have you been to Hua Hin lately? The last time I went, it was pretty dead. Twice I've been there. It's pretty quiet, like the bar scene and that. Like, it's just, I don't know what it's like now. If you that soy, I forget the name of it, near the water. Bintabark. It was pretty dead when I was there. Went to a restaurant there, seafood restaurant. No, I think that's Turkey. Seriously, that's one thing I would not worry about is my hair. I've already thinned out a lot. I just shave the fucking thing. I wouldn't worry me. A lot of people really worry about their hair. Yeah, well, Kicks, I went there just after COVID and it was dead. And then I went again. I took my girlfriend there. We walked down that soy Bintabang, whatever it's called. Found a nice little restaurant right on the water. But it was just dead. Very quiet, man. I like Wahin though. It'd be a nice place to retire, but if you're a single bloke, don't know. Yeah, Turkey's number one for hair transplant and dental work, and Thailand's is up there for dental work as well. Which I might seek a couple of dentists there. I've got a few things need to be done, and it's a bit cheaper than Melbourne. And I'll be like Cheap Charlie. I'll have to hang around to get it done. I can't go anywhere. Yeah, Kicks. We went to the shopping mall. I forget the name of it, Blueport, and I was speaking to a couple of old guys there in a cafe, and they said, yeah, they're retired here and they love it. They live outside town. They've got a motorbike. Good life. The beach is all right. And if you like the bar, you still got the bar scene. If you want a mongo, if you're a single bloke, and I think it's a bit cheaper than Pattaya anyway. I don't know. I'd live in Bangkok if it wasn't so polluted. I'd live in Bangkok. Like not obviously Sukhumvit, further, maybe out a bit. Yeah, I want you. Yeah, well, if you're not a mongo, it's nice. Went to that restaurant you're telling me about. I forget the guy's name. I took a selfie with him. That was nice. The taxi driver couldn't find it. I had to guide him there. I think Ken's place. I think it's Ken's place. Yeah, my girlfriend was impressed. She ordered seafood. I ordered. I can't remember what I ordered. It was something spicy. I remember that. It fucked up my stomach the next day. But anyway, Ken's Kitchen. Yeah, that's the one. She didn't like Hua Hin though. She didn't like. She likes. She liked Bangkok. She loves Bangkok, and she likes Korat and all that. But I don't think she liked Hua Hin. No. It was quite reasonable, actually. He's very passionate. He came up and talked to us and told us about the food and da 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 da. It was actually good. Hey, I had some yesterday. I didn't do my shopping and I didn't have much in the pantry, so I had baked beans for breakfast. Don't knock it. Baked beans on toast. I'll go for another 5 minutes, guys. It's nearly an hour. I've got to what shit? It's 12:30 already. Just had breakfast. Got to organise my stuff for tomorrow. I've got my 3 shifts in a row. 3 12-hour shifts. That's a killer. After the second day, the third day, getting up in the morning is I get up 4:30. It's just I don't know. I don't know how I do it. Once you're at work, it's okay, but just getting up in the morning, 4:30 in the morning to get to work. Anyway, I only got another month of it, and then I'm free for a year, at least. Yeah, tuna. Yeah. Well, I asked my boss if I can leave early, like leave 3 weeks early. She said, "Oh, we're short staffed. Can you stay until your second last until you leave?" I said, "Okay." I mean, I might as well. I mean, the money's good for doing really fuck all work. It's just boring, It's just the 12 hours. I just can't do it. After 9 hours, I'm wrecked. I'd prefer to be walking around and doing things than sitting on my ass for 12 hours. That's the killer for me. My previous jobs were 40% in the office, 60% walking around doing things. My last few jobs, but sitting on my ass for 12 hours. Yeah, well, don't laugh, tuna. That's what they're doing. what they're doing is that they're bringing they want to bring labour hire because the wages are so good in this sort of field. They want to bring labour hire and pay them less. It's ridiculous for security work. It's just stupid. Anyway, might call it quits. Ooh. So we didn't really talk about Thailand, not Thailand, Malaysia. I'll do another stream. I'll do another stream next time. I'll do some investigation and work out where I'm staying. Well, I know one thing: they can't work in a seafood plant. That you need the Mexicans or Philippines. Russians were also good, but they're pulled testy today. Indians here do all the driving jobs, tuna. They do security work, Uber, Uber deliveries, all the Uber deliveries, courier work. They drive all the big trucks, all the big semis. All Indians. They've just taken over. Bread deliveries. I used to do bread deliveries back in the 90s and early 2000s. That's all gone. It's all Indians now. They're all Indian students. They've got permanent residency, and yeah, they're all like study engineering and and they're just doing menial jobs. Yeah, the phone places. It's all the jobs that a lot of the locals don't want to do. Taxis. They're all Indian students. You ask them, did you come to Australia as a student? Yep. What did you study? Oh, engineering, electrical engineering, computer science. Why don't you get a job in that field? Oh, no. So they come to Australia, study, then they get their permanent residency, and then they will just do these sort of shitty jobs. It's stupid. It's stupid. I don't understand. The couple of Indians that I work with and Pakistanis, they all got degrees. They've got degrees in engineering, computer science, or whatever. And they're doing security work. Doesn't make sense. The problem is it's their English is not the best to get into that field. You can hear them when they're talking to customers. I think, Jesus Christ. But what can you do? Oh, and cleaning. Cleaning, we got Indians, Sri Lankans, and funny enough, Colombians. Every second cleaner's from Colombia in Melbourne. Oh, yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. I've got Indian friends. They're just the best. They just don't get it though. They don't get, they don't get Australian humour. That's for sure. When you joke with them, they don't understand. But for them, they're just hard. Well, I don't think they're hard workers, but they love the fact that they're getting good money. Is it a yes or no? Yeah. The Greeks are the same, though, Tuna. When they say no, they tilt their head up, and you think, is that a yes or no? Funny. Oh God. So what's the date today? 14th. 1 month to go. Exactly. And they love their gold, a bit like the Thais. They love their gold, the Indians. I work with one girl, she's Indian, Sikh, and she's more down to earth. Like, but there's another Indian guy that I work with, and he's always bragging about, oh, you got to have a minimum amount of money at home, and you know, your first home should be at least 700,000, and I'm looking at her and thinking, is he for real? Like, why can't you just get a small home, your first home, pay it off, and then work your way up? But yeah, some just they get into debt and then they're fucked. They borrow money for their car and borrow money for, but a lot of them have got money to come to Australia to study from India. You're not a poor family. I think you need minimum $50,000 to $60,000 minimum. Well, one of mine across the road, they're Africans. I think they're Nigerian. I count in 6 cars and a truck. I'm tipping there's about 10 of them that live there. Yeah, nice people. I've never had problems. But you need money. They're not the poor Indians that you see in India. They've got money, and the English is pretty good. They've studied English in India, and obviously but just to come to Australia to study anything like nursing or anything, you need money, man. Oh, the Chinese, Tuna, I can tell you stories. I can tell you stories about the Chinese students here. They occupy all the apartments in the city, and the amount of money they spend, like shopping and all that. I'll give you an example, then I'll go. I used to work for a charity, and we'd collect secondhand clothes and goods and sell them in the shops. So like a thrift, I think it's called thrift or something in America or Canada. So we'd set up special bins for apartments. We had to contract with a lot of the apartment buildings. And when COVID hit, um, obviously a lot of places shut down and they were told to leave the country. The Chinese basically were told, and Indians were told there'll be no government support for you. You got to leave the country. I'm telling you, they didn't take anything with it. They just brand new clothes, shoes, stuff was just donated to us, brand new in the packets, in the packaging. They got money, man. If they didn't have money, they'd sell it or they'd do something with it. They got money. They just threw away brand new clothes, $200 jeans or sneakers, and yeah, they just donated it to us, the charity. And we couldn't sell them in our shops brand new, so we had to take the tags off them. I thought that was the deal. We can't sell them brand new. We had to take the tags off them, otherwise we couldn't sell them. Funny. They got money, man. The Chinese, Jesus Christ. They buy houses here, and they stay empty. They just park their money here. And there's Australians that can't find a house to live in, can't find, and there's empty houses everywhere. That's what the government here are putting a tax on empty homes. Well, Tuna, there's not many Chinese that have my size clothes, but I did find a pair of runners, brand new, size 12. I didn't end up wearing. I gave them to a mate of mine. Oh yeah, there was heaps of stuff, jewelry, watches. They just chucked them all in our bins. And then COVID hit, and then nothing was donated for about a year. Lucky we had a bit of stock, and then I left that job. I got retrenched. Yeah, I know. Australia's a safe place, stable government. Don't know about the currency's not stable at the moment, but it's a stable government. You know, we've got rule of law here. It's a safe place to park your money. Well, they were allowed to stay here, but there was no government support. And some poor Indians and that, they couldn't afford to go back. They were going to the Salvation Army for food. Students, you know, because they were doing jobs that in working in cafes. Well, of course, the cafes were shut. You know, the only jobs that were open were like cleaning jobs and things like that. They still needed cleaning jobs and security work and all that. But any cafe job, they lost their jobs. And then when COVID, well, in the middle of COVID, they allowed students to work from 20 hours a week to 40 hours a week. And that's when we couldn't get anyone to do cleaning because they were working in restaurants and when cafes sort of opened up again. For a year after, they let students work 40 hours a week. I don't know what it is now, if it's gone back to 20 hours. Well, Tuna, that was the problem. They were paying into the system and then they still didn't give them the benefits of it. They were paying Australian taxes, but I think it's called the backpacker tax. It's a bit different. I think, I'm not sure. Owen might know. I don't know. The threshold's not included or something. There was a big hoo-ha about it. I know here, I think it's the first 20-something thousand, you don't pay tax as an Australian citizen or permanent resident. But I think they were forced to pay tax the first 20,000. I'm not sure. But we do need workers in certain fields, nursing, aged care. You know, when I went to hospital, they were all Filipino nurses. I just hope we don't go through that COVID again. I lost my job. I thought it was a job for life. But anyway, what do you do? I was always working, though. I didn't have any time off. Essential service, they called me. You're an essential worker. There you go. So they don't get the tax-free threshold. There's a 15 flat tax up to 45,000. Yeah, they've got a special deal. A lot of them work for cash too, Owen. A lot of cashies. Yeah, well, me too, for both jobs. Because I used to run the mail for the charity. I used to do all the mail. We had to send out letters and invoices and all that. So I was an essential worker. And then when I became a building manager, well, that's an essential worker. I had to, police the masks. I had to be there. I had to wear a mask everywhere. But yeah, well, I had friends that, I was working at the charity, and they were staying home. They were getting 1,500 a fortnight, not even coming to work. And I was coming to work every day, working on my own basically, and I was taking home $500 more a fortnight. That was it. So I had to come to work. That was my job, essential worker. I did accumulate. I suppose I accumulated, leave and all that by coming to work, but they were stood down, and the government was paying them $1,500 a fortnight. I think it was 1,500. Might have been less. I'm not sure. Oh, 18 hours a day. Well, Capio, in the middle of COVID, I had to go to hospital for kidney cancer, and then I had the bleed, obviously, and I nearly fucking bled to death. So that cut me open, and then I come back home living on my own, recovering from this big, gash in my stomach. And then when I took the stitches out, I said to my boss, I want to come to work. And he goes, oh, wait a bit longer. So I wait another week and I come to work and no one helped me. I had to lift everything myself. So all the lifting was done on my left-hand side. I was on my own at work, just doing all the mail, because the postie was essential worker. So he was coming up every day, picking up all the mail. I had to do all the printing, all everything on my own. There's no one in the office. No, everyone was working from home or stood down. I did an 8-hour day, but it just got. The only good thing was the traffic. There was no traffic. Yeah, well, I was at the time a bit difficult. I was getting bullied by my boss, and he was threatening. Anyway. Long story short, he's gone now. I mean, I got retrenched and he got sacked. But yeah, at the time, I was just an idiot. I should have just fucking refused. You're right. But anyway, what doesn't kill you? And then when I got the job at the building, at the apartment block, well, it was great. The drive there was nothing. There was no one around. I got stopped by the police a couple of times. Showed them my because we had the lockdown here, the really bad lockdown. Showed them my my paper. I had it all laminated. Essential worker. So yeah, it was great. It was great. The only thing I hated was policing the masks, because inside the building, everyone had to wear a mask. You had to wear a mask, and then we had a couple of Fruit Loops that wouldn't wear a mask, and I had to say to them, listen, you've got to wear a mask inside this building. Once you go into your apartment, you're fine. Take the fucking mask off, but please just wear a mask. Oh, it was a nightmare. We had some Fruit Loops. Melbourne's not a police state, though, and fucking hell. Yeah. Well, that's true. You couldn't go anywhere. Thanks, John. Yeah, cycling. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I'm going to be an idiot. I'm going to wear a mask when I get on the plane. Last time I got on the plane, I got COVID. Fuck it. I'm going to wear a mask during the flight. I don't give a fuck. There's a few people that wear masks on the plane. The flight crew wear masks. They all wear, stewardess and that. But in Thailand, yeah, everyone complies, man. On the BTS during like COVID and that, they're wearing masks. I asked my doctor and he looked at me funny. Owen, I asked my doctor and he looked at me funny. He goes, oh, I'm over COVID. He said, this is what he said. Oh, I'm over COVID. He said, a doctor. He said, oh, bloody COVID, I'm over it. I said, yeah, but how about, do I need my booster shot? He didn't want to give it to me. Oh, funny. But I do get shots. What's that? I see morons jogging and wearing masks. Ain't be that bad then. You find a lot of the elderly Asians in Melbourne. You see them at supermarkets, they're still wearing masks. Yeah, look, COVID now is different to COVID when I got it in Thailand. Oh, that knocked me around. I must have got the original COVID when I was there. That was bad. The second time I got it here in Melbourne, it was just like a flu. I still had like temperature and all that, but after a few days, I was okay. But when I got it in Thailand, I had a cough for about 2 months. You're lucky. You're lucky, Tuna. My mum's never had it. I fear if she does get it, it might knock her over, man, because her lungs are not the best. Her heart's not the best. And she lives in a household with, with a lot of adults, and they move, they go out and all that. But what can you do? Like, she's had her COVID booster shots and all that. But yeah, anyway, thank God. We hope we don't go through that again, man. The next one, hopefully, it's another 100 years away, and we'll be all dead. Yeah, I heard that. You know what the worst thing is, Tuna? Kids are getting measles. Can you believe it? There's kids in Australia are getting measles this day and age. What the fuck's going on? Aren't they getting vaccinated as kids, as babies? Up where Owen lives, in New South Wales, I read somewhere that they're getting measles now. Fuck me. Next thing you know, polio will be back. These anti-vaxxers have gone too far, man. You guys must have really bad flu seasons because of the weather. I mean, we don't have such cold weather here, and I assume that the fact that it gets to minus. See you later, Cabo. Have a good night, mate. Must be late there. I assume if it's so cold that you're prone to your immunity goes down and you're prone to getting something. Kicks. Someone time out kicks for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. How's potato these days, kicks? How was high season? I've been watching a few shorts. Looks pretty busy. I'll be there in February, March. Too fucking busy, yeah. Yeah. You're on the dark side, aren't you? I was actually looking at places at the dark side. Really? Walking Street? When I went, it was all right. 2019, you could not move when I went. When I went again after COVID, it was dead. And the last time I went to Walking Street was last year, October. It was all right. Nothing spectacular. You're in Jomtien. Cool. Nice. I don't mind Jomtien. I love that beachfront. You can do a really good long walk. I took Stu to Jomtien for the first time. He's never been. He doesn't leave Soy 7, poor Stu. I don't mind Jomtien. A lot of nice condos there, if you can afford them. Yeah. Tune, I actually found a place in Jomtien, and I thought of you. I thought, Jesus, there's no sea view. I thought, Jesus, if Tuna won't be impressed. What do you? Yeah, Bangkok. Took Stu to Bangkok. Took him to took him to Nana Plaza for the first time. Took him to Soy Cowboy. Funny. Well, where we stayed in Rayong, they had a nice sea view. Tuna. It was in between two buildings, but you could still see the sea. But yeah, some of those sea views from the really good condos in Jomtien are amazing. I was following one guy. I can't remember his name now. He's an American guy, and he's staying in Jomtien, and he was just on his balcony, and I'm thinking, Jesus, what a view! Even if you have to pay $2,000-3,000 baht a month, it'd be worth it. Yeah, it was all right, Tuna. It wasn't the good part of the Rayong Beach, but it was all right. I just found it online, and it was pretty reasonable for what we got. The buffet was nice. My girlfriend was happy. I want to take Stu to the other side of the bay, not the bay, the Gulf. Hua Hin. I want Stu. I want to see Stu in Hua Hin. You'll be lost. Oh God. Yeah, Stu will stick to the same sort of soy 7, and we did go to soy 6. Went to a few bars in soy 6. Got smashed. I don't think. I think I took him to Terminal 21 for the first time. I don't think he's ever been to Terminal 21. I took him to the food court there. He was disappointed. He didn't have the 99 baht breakfast. I took him to Cheap Charlie's too. The first time we met, I said, "My shout, let's go get something to eat." We went to Cheap Charlie's. Stu's a good bloke. Have a laugh with him. He can drink. I tell you what. Yeah, 7-1. No, it's 6-1, isn't it? I don't know. 7-1, 6-1. They serve beans, not Terminal 21. I love the food court there. Food's good, clean. 6-1, yeah, 6-1, no one. I'll take the 6-1 home, don't worry. Yeah, 6-1, yeah. Never walked up that soy. I accidentally walked. Is it? What's the one? Kicks in Bangkok, the old red light area, where all the original go-go's were. I forget now the name of it. There's a market now. There's a night market. Pat Pong. Pat Pong? Pat Pong, yeah. We went there. We went to the night market. I took a couple of mates. We went to the night market there. We didn't go to the go-go's. Yeah, it's grotty. Anyway, we took the wrong turn, and it was a one-way street, and I'm thinking, this looks a bit gay here. And it was all guys outside massages. It was like a boys' town version. And I thought, fuck, we've got to walk back up again. It was a dead-end street. No, it was an accident, man. It was an accident. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with Pat Pong. They got a museum there, apparently. Museum of Go-Go's. I haven't been since, put it that way. I like Nana Plaza. Everything's in one spot. Yeah. I've never been to a ping pong show. I never will. Never been to a Russian go-go. Never will. I mean, why travel all the way to Thailand just to see Russian women? No, fuck that. It's funny. All right, guys, I better go. It's just after 1 o'clock here. Thanks for coming along. I'll probably stream again a couple more times before I take off. But yeah, I'll have to think about Malaysia and do some do some Googling. See you later, Tuna, Owen, Kicks, Steve. Thanks for coming along. Who else? Everyone else probably fallen asleep. Cabell went to bed a long time ago. Stu fucking rage quit. John S., thanks for coming along. Big Gay Cole. Aid, and all the lurkers. Take it easy, everyone. Good on you, John. Yeah, thanks, mate. I'll stream again before I go. I'm leaving sort of midweek, so I'll probably do the stream on the Sunday before I go. Take it easy, Kicks. I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.